Kick it off when you're ready, guys.
Right, Taylor, a good comeback. Obviously, you're going back home as well. What's the feeling like? I'm not sure if you're going to get in game time. What's the feeling like actually being in the squad?
Yeah, it's good. Obviously, I've been training with the team fully for about 8 to 10 days now, ahead of schedule. Probably could have got some minutes with the youth team last week, but coach decided that it was best not to risk it because I was ahead of schedule, and now attention turns to Newcastle. And yeah, of course, it's hometown and my old club. Always passionate about the place, but it's just another game at the end of the day, and we're on a bit of a roll, and hopefully we can maintain that.
How many from the Regan family are going to be there?
I think away team gets about 50 tickets to a game. I reckon I got about 44 tickets of those. Tarek's not travelling. Usually I have to split them a little bit with the Sydney boys, but yeah, look, it's obviously a good chance for me to see family so close to Christmas, but we got a job to do.
How about starting? What are your chances of doing that?
Yeah, look, we rotated the squad a bit through the week. Who will start, who won't start, things like that. Look, the body feels good. I feel fit. I worked really hard to be where I am now, but we've been winning, and Jordan Elsey and Ursan Gulam have been doing very well. So if I have to sit on the bench and the team keeps winning, then so be it.
So you can't play on the wing or right back or left back or anything
I can play wherever, but effectively, maybe not.
Well, how important is it that you do get back ahead of this busy Christmas and New Year period?
Yeah, look, like I said, it's about winning games. You ask anyone in the squad and they'll trade their position on the team to win. Fortunate for me, there's a couple of suspensions this week, so I get to be back with the squad probably earlier. But now it's about doing what I have to do for the team, and if that means I'm out there playing, then so be it. But it's a big game. They're second, they're in a bit of form, and we're fourth, and there's a chance for us to really kick on with it now.
When you had your time off, were you doing anything around the squad? Were you like coaching or break down the opposition or doing anything like that?
No, mate, I was running with the fitness coach full time. No, look, I obviously am one of the senior players within the group, so it was important for me to keep my head in there and around there as much as possible. We got a good group. The boys all get along, so I never once felt like I was on the outer or anything like that, which often happens when you're injured. But no, really good so far.
There were a few of you in the injury group though.
Yeah, there was a fair chunk of the salary cap sitting in the not me, but sitting in the gym there at one point. But look, that's part of the sport. Newcastle have got a few injuries now, and they have to deal with that. We've done that. We've picked up points while we've had injuries, and now everyone's almost back, and it's feeling good.
You know what? You've played, I don't know how many games at McDonald Jones, whatever it's called today.
Yeah.
How do you upset the crowd? What gets the crowd on the back of their own team? What do you think works?
Yeah, look, Newcastle crowd are pretty passionate, but they also like to win. They're winners down up there. If we can get an early goal, yeah, I think we can put them off. They've obviously got like I said, they've been in a bit of form lately, but we're confident. What we did against Sydney FC, both in the cup and then at home. Okay, we didn't get the results, but we showed that if we're not one of the top teams, then who is? And then against Melbourne Victory, with the character we showed, Newcastle would be worried. I got no doubt about that. But they're an experienced team, and we're respectful of them. But we're going there for 3 points, and if that means we have to upset the crowd, then so be it.
Just a month ago, you would have probably seen this game here. I think there was 33 minutes of very, very good football from the Reds, and then it dived, and then you lost the game.
Yeah.
So how do you keep the intensity up? Because if you kept that intensity up, you obviously would have steamrolled them, but you didn't.
Yeah, the first 30 minutes here at home against Newcastle was probably the best we've played all season, arguably. And speaking with some of their boys after the game, they were like, wow. And we had, I think, 6 first-team players out that game. So, like I said, it's about being consistent as well. And lately, we're starting to get that consistency. So it's exciting, and if we can put together 90 minutes tomorrow night, I think we come home with 3 points.
Is Petrados the key to stopping, do you think, for them?
Yeah, Petrados has been brilliant. He just got voted by his peers, by the players, as the best player in the month of November. So he is the form player for Newcastle. Obviously a good mate of mine, Andrew Naboo's doing quite well as well. But they're kids and they don't like the physical stuff. So that's Newcastle.
So what's that message then? So that means you're going to get stuck in, yeah?
Oh, I could be on the bench yet, so we'll wait and see. But look, it's going to be a good game. It'll be a physical game. It'll be a high tempo game, and I'm sure it'll be a good show.
How do you replace Adlung and Garuccio?
It's hard, you know. Benny's energetic down that left-hand side and gives us a real outlet with his runs forward and things like that. And then Daniel Adlung, he's a class act, everything he does. So it's hard to replace, but we've got experienced players. We've got young boys like Nathan Konstantopoulos and Jordan O'Doherty. You've got Vince Leah. We got numbers in there that can fill the void, I think. But yeah, obviously they're big losses.
Beautiful.